Are you going to the executive meeting
Yes,
tomorrow?
I will. But that's a discussion we can have tomorrow, Larry. As you know, there'll be deliberations, and people will come out with their announcements after that.
Yes.
What's the process though for the possibility that you will be asked to step aside?
Again, that's decided by the provincial council executive, the provincial executive, and then they'll make a recommendation to provincial council.
Do you think that would be fair though, given in the past they haven't?
I think it's a worthwhile discussion to have tomorrow, and I'm sure that they'll deliberate on it very carefully, given the history of how our system of government works.
Teresa Oswald says she's reflecting and considering running for the leadership. What do you make of her as a potential opponent?
You know, this is a speculative question. I'm here today on the business of government, and we'll deal with these issues as they arise. Thanks very much.
Certainly there would have to be rules if cabinet ministers like Mr. Ashton and yourself are running and others are not.
This is the role of the provincial executive, along with the provincial council, to set up what they consider to be a fair set of rules, and we'll see what they come up with.
But you can understand why people are interested in this issue,
For sure,
the public,
for sure.
and not just
For sure,
the NDP.
for sure, absolutely.
What are they using as a guideline? Because it's sort of uncharted territory.
There's been many.
I know within a non-sitting party, the sitting party
Yeah.
where with a premier.
Again, this is things that they're deliberating on. They're getting advice on it, and they'll make their recommendations, and that's the appropriate way to proceed.
Can I just ask how you see this, the leadership as unfolding? Because it seems to be that it's growing more confused by the day. Do you imagine that it's something that there would hardly be a campaign, that you would just go to a vote at an annual general meeting,
Yeah.
or do you see people campaigning throughout the next few months?
Again, it's speculative. We have to see what the rules are. My view is that your first responsibility is to be here to govern for the people of Manitoba. That's why we're making these announcements today. First and foremost, your job every day is to come to work to serve the people of Manitoba, the citizens of Manitoba, which is why we've made this announcement about a dual credit program at the high school level, because it allows young people to get the opportunity to take a post-secondary course at a college or a university or start in the trades. And when they get credits for that at the high school level, they build the confidence that they can go on to post-secondary education. That's one of the things we announced in the throne speech, Lorraine, and we're following up on it now.
But can we not recognize that given what's going on within the party and the way to figure out how this is all going to work, it makes it very difficult for people to listen to announcements like these until that's all sorted. So you can governing, but
we are governing,
I
and that's
understand that, but
we
you
are governing.
acknowledge the difficulties of general
For sure. I
public.
mean, the media is focused on the drama. I understand.
Like if I go out, that's the question I get asked.
Yeah. And people have a right to understand that and know about that, and the party's job is to come up with a set of rules that they think are reasonable and appropriate for everybody. And our job, on the job today, is to do things that advance the priorities of Manitobans. And Manitobans have told us they want good opportunities for young people to get a good education, to be able to get a good job in Manitoba, and to be able to put down roots and work here. And we're working on that agenda. This is our work every day, is to be focused on the priorities of Manitobans and let the political party or the organization over there handle those matters. And that's what I know that they're going to do, and they're going to take it very seriously.
So you would abide by anything the executive comes up with?
Well, we'll have that discussion tomorrow, and I expect that there will be very constructive discussion, and I look forward to the results of it. Thanks very much, folks. Okay.